Hi guys, welcome to the second lecture of basic problem solving. So in the previous class what we have done the algebra theory, and now we are going to do the problem solving for it. So this is the first question guys. I have five questions for you, and before I tell the solution I want you to try at least for 10 minutes and then look into my solution. So I'm not going to wait for you because you need to pause the video and try it. So the solution. So if you look at the division algorithm, so in the division algorithm, this part is the dividend. So I'm going to write it here: x power 91 plus x power 49 plus x power 25 plus x power 9 plus x 45 x power 45. So I'm just writing the division algorithm equals to. Oh, sorry guys. So there's one mistake in the question. Really sorry about it. So the mistake in the question is it is x cube minus x. So sorry for making a mistake. So equals to x into x minus 1 into x plus 1. So I'm just writing x cube minus x as so you can just take x common out of x cube minus x, you get x into x minus 1, and you can write x square x into x square minus 1. X square minus 1 can be written as x minus 1 into x plus 1 into q of x plus ax square plus bx plus c. So now if you keep 0, this whole terms become 0, and even the LHS becomes 0. So you get 0 equals to 0 plus, even this is 0, because 0 into anything is 0. This is 0 and this is 0, and even c, so equals to 0 plus c. Ax square equals to 0, bx equals to 0. So this implies c equals to 0. So now we can just eliminate the c. So now if we keep x equals to 1, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 equals to, again this part becomes 0 because x minus 1 equals to 0. So the whole term again becomes 0, equals to a plus b. We don't need to include c because c is 0. And if you keep x equals to minus 1, again this whole thing becomes 0. So you get minus 5 equals to a minus a, sorry, this is a minus b. So from solving these two equations, we get b equals to 5. So the remainder is 5x. So this is the first question guys. So let us now go to second question. So this is the second question. So this is the basic problem solving. So I don't think you require more than 5 minutes for solving each question. So just a second guys. Yeah. So I'm just going to wait for 5 seconds and going to start the solution. Okay, let's start the solution. So now uh, I'm going to write. So the main idea behind polynomials is white isolation and division algorithm. These are the main two parts where they ask questions. So let us write here x power 2002 minus 2001 is divided by x power 91. So if you divide 2002 by 91, you get 182.22. Again, mostly it's 22. 812. Yeah, it is 22. So you can write, so x power 2002 by x power 91, because x 2002 can be written as 91 into 22. So this divides this, minus 2001 by x power 91, and the remainder is always, remainder is less than the uh, divisor. So we can say that the remainder equals to 2001, negative 2001. So this is the second question, guys. So let us look at the third question. So I'm gonna wait for 5 or 10 seconds. I'm gonna wait for 15 seconds and I'm gonna start. You can pause the video and solve it, guys. Okay, I'm starting this solution. So if you haven't stopped and started solving, so I'm giving another opportunity. Pause the video and start solving. So uh, I have f of a equals to f of b equals to f of c equals to f of d equals to 5. And so let me consider g of a equals to f of a minus 5 equals to 0. G of b equals to f of b minus 5 equals to 0. G of c equals to f of c minus 5 equals to 0. G of d equals to f of d minus 5 equals to 0. So I can say that from these equations, because g of a, g of b, g of c, g of d equals to 0, I can say a comma b comma c comma d are the roots of g of x. So I can write g of x as equals to x minus a into x minus b into x minus c into x minus d into q of x. So here q of x can be anything. So if f of x, if I have to prove that f of k equals to 8, then g of k equals to f of k minus 5. So this is how I constructed. So you just got to observe here. This is how I constructed f of g of k equals to f of k minus 5. So g of k equals to f of k minus 5. So now we need to prove. I'm assuming that f of k equals to 8. So then g of k equals to 3. 3 equals to this equation. So what do you think 3 is possible? They have given, see, if you look here, they have given a b. If you look here, they have given a b c d are different integers. So 3 can be maximum written as 3 into minus 1 into 1 into, again if I want to get 3 here, again I need to multiply 1 or minus 1 depending upon my 3. So I'm getting at least 2. At least 2 has to be same, because 3 can be maximum written into 3 unique ways. 3 into minus 1 into 1 into 1. So if I multiply it by 1 again, so I'm assuming x minus a as 3, x minus b as 1, x minus c as minus 1. So if you can take this as plus 1 and minus 1. So in any case, I can maximum write g of x equals to 3 only in 3 ways, because so here I have 4, but I can only make in maximum 3 ways. So that is how I get a contradiction here. So here I get a contradiction. So let f of x, so this is the fourth question, guys. If you haven't paused it till now, please pause it and go. Okay, sorry. So that's the last question. So this is the fourth question. So there's another question after this. If you haven't paused it yet, pause it right now and solve. I'm gonna wait for 30 seconds now for you guys. So I'm just looking what homework questions I should give. So until then you solve, guys. I'm giving you 30 seconds. Oh, okay, fine. 10 seconds more. So if you haven't paused it till now, pause it and start solving. Okay, I'm gonna solve it now. Uh, so now, 1 second, solution. So now I've given that f of k equals to 1 by k. That implies k into f of k equals to 1. So I'm assuming a polynomial g of k equals to k into f of k minus 1. And see, whenever you keep, so whenever you keep k equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only in that case that this only in that case when x equals to when k equals to 1, 2, 3 up to 99, this will satisfy. This is the only thing when this will satisfy, and this is equals to 0. Even in here, in this case, this will only satisfy when k equals to 1, 2, 3 up to 99. So this implies that 1, 2, 3 up to 99 are the roots. So they have given f of k as 98 degree, but k into f of k, there will be another degree more. So it will become 99 degree. So you can say that all the roots 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 99 are the roots of g of k. So now I can write g of k. So let me write k into f of k minus 1 equals to a leading coefficient. They haven't given that the coefficient is monic. So if I can, so you'll understand soon why I have given it. X minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3, x minus 4 into x minus 5, so on, x minus 99. So if a is not given, look at the first term. It is x into x into x into x into x into x up to x power 99, x up to 99 times. So I get the leading coefficient as 1, but I wasn't given that this equation, this polynomial is a monic polynomial. So I have to multiply a by something. So now, oh sorry guys, this is k, all these are k's, all these are k's. Now keep k equals to 0. So in functional equations and polynomials, so remember three values 0, 1 and minus 1. These three values are gonna help you a lot. So if you keep k equals to 0, I get this whole thing becomes, this part becomes 0. I get minus 1 equals to a into minus 99 factorial. So it's minus 1 into minus 2 into minus 3 up to minus 99 into minus, it will go up to minus 99 factorial. So a equals to 1 by 99 factorial, and they're asking us f of 100. So now let us substitute f of 100 here. So let me write f of k again. So so I'm just substituting k value as 100. 100 into f of 100, minus 1 equals to 1 by 99 factorial into 99 into 98 into 97, because 100 minus 1 equals to 99, 100 minus 2 equals 98, in up to 1. You can see that even this is 99 factorial, these both will get cancelled. So you'll have this term at 100 into f of 100 into f of 100 minus 1 equals to 1. F of 100 equals to 2 by 100. That implies f of 100 equals to 1 by 50. F of 100 equals to 1 by 50. So I am sure that many of you haven't understood it. So go back and see the whole thing again. See the whole solution again. This is a really brilliant question and you got to understand. So find the polynomial of lowest degree with integer coefficients such that one of the roots is uh, 2 root 2 plus cube root 3. Okay, easy question. Solution. So if you haven't tried it yet, I'm saying you pause and go solve it. I'm waiting for 30 seconds for people to realize who haven't still done it. So this question, I'm gonna give a hint instead of solving it. I this is a really good question, and I would be sending the solution. The solution will be in my notes. So after you watch my class, so this is good. So I mean like, go to my description right now, and in open my notes. In the notes, you'll find the solution here. So I want you to try for at least 25 minutes, and I would be giving the solution because this question is a good question. So I'm gonna give a hint. What hint is, assume x equals to root 2 plus cube root 3, x minus root 2 equals to cube root 3, cube on both sides. Cube on both sides. And I'm gonna give another hint. The degree of the polynomial will be 6 after solving it. So once, after you cube it once, again you have to go to square it again. So this is the hint, guys. So I hope you have understood all the questions, and I want you to try this question for at least 20 minutes, and then go to my notes and see the solution. Thank you.